there, people. This is me, Amelia, with my 6th Disney Jeopardy video in my playlist.
But 26 new ones are headed your way.
Hello there, Brian Perry.
Episode of Disney
How
100
are you doing
Jeopardy.
on this
Welcome
fine
in. As
Saturday?
Always, I am your host, Brian Perry. And thank you so much for joining me. Let's take a look at the rules on your screen.
Oh yeah, this is a pre-Valentine's Day dinner at the Carsons in Point Breeze.
A daily double is hidden somewhere in the game.
Oh, just like that Young Stars category featuring Selena Gomez.
Last week we hit clue number 1,400, but
and her living in the condo with me, her character rather, which I was just watching.
Today, as for the rest of the rules, you know the deal. If you want to cheat, go right ahead.
I know. Be my guest on the orange belt.
51, the final Jeopardy category was
the only one belt to go outside of Westmoreland County. Oh yeah, those are the
Disney.
That's why I suggested titles with animals, because
not Disney Toon Studios, not live action. No, it's just about the 62 Disney feature animation movies. Keep that in mind.
Pocahontas and Mulan go through the city of Pittsburgh.
Which is my Disney
They're
news
blue and purple.
Every Wednesday.
And
you
the Lion
know what
King.
categories we're playing today. If you didn't,
Light King.
I missed you.
The Lion.
I wish you were there. But you weren't, and I do appreciate that.
Because it goes through, like, Highland Park and Lincoln, Leamington, Belmar, and Regent Square. And eventually Wilkinsburg.
Once again, first up, it is famous titles. The second category, Air Disney.
Ooh.
Third category, Meet the Robinsons. The fourth category is your Disney Parks category of the week, Epcot. Somehow I haven't done Epcot. I have done a World Showcase category, and I have done Epcoy, which was all about old school.
Or how about the western suburbs
of yesterday? This is just about Epcot today.
Be our guest in Moon Township.
Silent but deadly. What does that mean? Well, it means silent characters who are in
Robert Morris University Boulevard.
Deadly.
Because Beauty and the Beast had 2 sequels. It's ironic that the better sequel came out in the black hole year of 1997, Enchanted Christmas.
The second Disney gift card will be announced in just a few minutes. But for now, you know
and
what time
the bad sequel, Belle's Magical World, came out when things got interesting again in 1998, which won for January.
For 2. The only Disney feature animation.
What is Aladdin? All right. What is the only belt in the Allegheny County belt system?
Following last week's final Jeopardy controversy, where I asked this question, I was looking for these
to cross all 4 of the Allegheny County rivers.
Did fit technically, so I'm sorry if I created some intense arguing at home last week, but I did have to.
It feels like the Yagahiggany River
this week just for fun. So that is what the first answer of the game is: Aladdin.
What's your name?
Aladdin. In Westfield Township.
Can we call you Al, or maybe just Din? How about Aladdin?
Here comes
where Howard Ashman grew up.
These 3 members of the Incredibles family are on board the plane crash.
Is it the mom, the dad, and the daughter? I don't even know their names. I don't.
Who are Helen, Dash, and Violet?
Oh. Helen, Dash, and Violet.
On to Meet the Robinsons. First clue. The family relationship between Lewis and
father
Wilbur.
And son? See, I got the first one right because it's a Disney classic.
Alert, but it has been a
that
long
I know
time.
about.
Wilbur is Lewis's son.
Yep. I was right.
This thing, let alone drive it. Mom and Dad are gonna
I don't watch Meet the Robinsons, but it was just a lucky guess.
Isn't there like a time machine repair shop or something?
No, there's only 2 time machines in existence.
I was also just looking at the Groundhog
Somebody's gonna have to
Day prediction result for this year, and we're gonna see an early spring.
Makes more sense if you see the movie. Here comes Epcot for 200. The name of the symbol of Epcot the legendary attraction found at the entrance, the glorious ride that takes us through the history of civilization.
Mission Space!
Or just the giant golf ball.
What is Mission Space? I hope I'm right.
What is Spaceship
Oh,
Earth?
Spaceship Earth! Wow.
Okay, it is time for Silent but Deadly. I will show you the picture of a Disney antagonist or villain who doesn't say any words, and you will have to tell me their name and what movie they are from. So without further ado, let's check out the first clue of the category. I love using this guy. What's his name and where is he from?
I think that's the man from Gargoyles.
That is Chernobog from
Oh,
Fantasia.
Fantasia. That's an old one for me. I would prefer Disney movies that are not
That
too
does it for the
old.
cupcake
and
round.
not
Now,
too
last
new.
week I gave away the first $50 Disney
Ooh, let's
gift
see
card
if it's
to
me.
Ashley, and she did contact me. So she did get the gift card for all you hoping that she just did not watch last week's episode, but she did, so congratulations to her. Now for the second gift card. A lot of you entered, and I appreciate each and every one of you, but the winner of the second $50 Disney gift card from Disney 100 Jeopardy is Dallin Franks. Or Dallin Franks. Pronounce it
Not
Dallin.
me.
Either way, you got 50 Disney bucks.
Oh, well.
Headed your way. Shoot me a message.
At
on
least
Instagram,
I
and we will
applied.
get
It's
that
not like I
to
didn't
you
apply or
ASAP.
anything.
Thanks again to everyone for entering the contest, and hopefully we do a few more of these down
I don't even
the
know
road. But for
how
now,
a
it's
Disney
back to the game. The
$100 gift
second
card
round
could
is
work.
worth twice as much as the first, so even if you didn't go 5 for 5, you can make it up right now. Here we go.
Hopefully.
It's famous titles for the second time. This movie is the first in Disney feature animation's catalog
What
to
is
be named
Pinocchio?
after a male character.
I hope I'm right. I think it's Pinocchio. Yes!
What is Pinocchio?
Two big monsters.
Oakmont and Verona. Those two VHSs came out in 1993.
Produced by Disney Toon Studios and not the regular Disney feature animation or Pixar, Disney's 2013 film titled
I'm not
Planes
familiar with
spawned a
Planes
sequel
because
in
it came out.
2014.
It obviously
This
came
was
out in a
full
black
name.
hole year. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
What is Planes, Fire, and
Oh, Planes,
Morning,
Fire, and
Bud Bradford.
Rescue.
How long have I been out? 5 days. Dipper stayed by her side the whole time.
I like watching you sleep.
You know, considering I'm such a big Cars fan, it's kind of surprising. I've never seen Planes, and I'll be honest,
Well, you
I
should
judged
see
it off
Planes.
the fact that it wasn't produced by Pixar or Disney feature animation. And I saw it was
Well,
like Disney Toon Studios or whatever. I was like,
Disney
"Nah, I don't wanna see that."
Toons.
But with that said, the Tinkerbell movies were great. I'll admit it. Tinkerbell movies were awesome, and they produced those, so
Yeah.
why wouldn't this be good? Maybe I should give Planes a chance. Let me know.
No,
if it's a,
I
watch
do
or
not.
it's a
I've never
skip.
watched it, and I
We
never
are on
plan
to Meet the
to.
Robinsons for 4. The name of Bowler Hat Guy's bowler hat.
I don't know. Like I said, I have never watched Meet the Robinson.
What is Doris?
Oh, let's get that boy.
Doris the Hat.
Sit here, but I want to look too. Oh, a mini Doris. I didn't even know you could do that. It's so cute.
Here comes Epcot for 400. Epcot recently debuted a new walkthrough experience titled Journey of Water, themed
Oh,
to
what
this
is
film.
Moana? What is Moana?
What is Moana?
Yes, I got it right. Now, Moana did come out in an interesting weather year, in a golden year,
Here
which
comes
I hope this
Silent but
current
Deadly
year is
for the
like.
second time.
A Bug's Life twin.
Who's this feline? What's he from?
Looks like he's from Pinocchio, but I'm not sure.
That would be Gideon.
Oh, Gideon!
Pinocchio.
No, stupid.
2 Pinocchio clues in a row, folks.
I always saw Gideon's, I guess you could say friend or boss or whatever. Jay
Like-
Worthington Foulfellow was one of the
I
more
keep
underrated
referencing
villains
Oakmont
in
and
Disney
Verona
history. A lot of
because
people
it's
don't
like
remember
my
it, but it's pretty
favorite
funny. And so is Gideon.
It goes
Gideon
past
is
the memorable
silent.
scene from
Okay, let's move
Aladdin.
on to the third round. These clues are worth 600.
Ooh.
We start off with famous titles. In 1963, Disney Feature Animation released this movie that featured the whimsical Merlin.
Oh,
Get
what
the
is The
title
Sword
right.
and the Stone? One I never watched very often.
I will be honest, this took me a long time to get right. For the first big chunk of my life, I thought it was The Sword and the Stone, and I was wrong. The correct answer is The Sword in the Stone.
Oh yeah, I remember Higgins Figgis.
Throwback to the Mandela Effect category I did a few months back.
I didn't recognize
It's not
the
really a
snow
stone,
category,
it's an
but
anvil. I think it's what it's called.
the only
an
things I
anvil.
recognize from Sword and the Stone are
Why it's not
Higgins
Sword and
Figgis and the song That's What Makes the World Go Round.
I digress. Let's move on.
Otherwise, it's
time.
not a very
Take to the
memorable
skies with Air
movie.
Disney. This defunct airline was the official airline of Walt Disney World in the 70s.
Ooh, I don't know.
What is Eastern Airlines?
Oh yeah.
Start with the airline.
Music Support Group Academy, when they go to Disney World this spring,
Here comes
they're
the
not
third
gonna
clue
go
from
on an
Meet
airplane.
The Robinsons.
Probably to save money.
There it is.
Wow, a
Okay,
daily
we're
double
exactly
about
halfway through the game, and I
A
decided
movie that
this
I'm
was
not
the spot
familiar
I wanted to
with.
put a daily double. So here's how it's gonna work. Depending on how many points you have, you can wager it all. You could be like
I
James
liked it better
from,
when
the other
they
Jeopardy
did the
show,
Young
and go
Stars
all in, which is
category.
what I advise you to do because it's not actually your money, and this is for fun.
I should have filmed that,
you
but
can
I
do that,
ended
or
up
you can be
doing the
conservative.
live chat
You wanna
instead.
strategize a little bit. Wager whatever you want. If you have no points, wager up to 1,000 or something like that. I have no idea.
Oh,
but yeah,
I
your
still want you to
category is
do
Meet the
Disney and
Robinsons.
Deke.
And I've given
Brian.
you enough time to make your wagers. So, here comes the
Disney and Deke Entertainment.
Mr. Harrington in Meet the Robinsons has this sort of
I don't know,
allergy.
pollen maybe?
Boop. Here's some Mario Kart sound effect right there. The correct answer is a peanut
Oh,
allergy.
peanuts. Some places don't put peanuts in their food because people are allergic to peanuts.
What's happening? Mr. Harrington has a peanut allergy.
Meet the Robinsons is a
Right.
very
Here comes
religious
the fourth
movie,
clue,
just
the
like that
600-point round.
Sally
We're
and
going
Howard
to
Levin
Epcot.
Clubhouse.
This American car brand currently sponsors Test Track.
What is Ford? Or Geico? I don't know.
What is Chevrolet?
Oh, Chevrolet. I haven't been to Epcot in a while.
Last clue of the 600-point round brings us to Silent but Deadly. It's another
Oh,
cat.
that's Lucifer
Where
from
from?
Cinderella.
What is their name?
Rest in peace, Lucifer.
The correct answer is Lucifer from Cinderella. I always think it's funny when they make so many cats evil. Why do they make them so evil?
Well, the truth
Cats are
is,
bad. I like cats.
I like cats too, but they
You know,
don't
I like
have
cats.
to be
I like cats.
evil.
They deserve better. Okay, let's move on to
Because
the more difficult
I only made them
800-point
evil
round.
because I love
Starts
them
with
so much.
famous titles. Mulan, Dumbo, Moana, and Bambi all have some of the shortest titles for a Disney feature animation film at just 5 letters
Cars
long. Name the
and
2 feature animation films that have them beat at just 4
I know
letters
Cars,
long.
but I don't know the other one.
The 2 shortest feature animation titles
Cars and
are
Up.
Bolt from 2008,
Oh, Bolt!
2007, 2008, and Wish.
Oh. What about Cars?
So there you go. A little fun fact. Those are the 2 movies with the shortest
How
names
about
in Disney
Chicken
feature animation.
Do some animal
Channel
movies
Live.
with
By the way,
animal
it's a Pixar
titles in
movie.
them,
Anyone
Brian
saying up,
Perry,
let
and
you know
Disney
now,
and
that's
Deke.
fine. That is not the
And
answer.
Disney
Okay, we're on to Air
ABC's
Disney. for the
Disney
4th time.
Renaissance.
Walt Disney World once featured an airplane runway that still sits just after the Magic Kingdom Toll Plaza.
I don't know.
Runway was built
I
with
don't
a
know
set of
anything
grooves
about the
on its
Disney
side
parks.
that play this song when driving over them at 45 miles per hour. Well, I'm assuming 99.9% of us have not actually experienced flying into the Stollport runway right next to Contemporary Resort and Wilderness Lodge. Wilderness Lodge did not exist back then. But maybe you do know that when you drove over the grooves, you heard a version of When You Wish Upon a Star. How cool is that?
Yeah, what I thought the
Fly
football
into Walt
player
Disney World.
said.
I don't have to traverse all the way from the other side
I recognize
of
the
globe,
tune.
pretty much the other side of Orlando.
I'm also filming this
MCO.
because tonight's
I love
the
that. It's land right at
the
Contemporary.
Highlands musical's Cabaret,
Let's move on
and
to
it's
Meet the Robinsons
dedicated
for
to
the fourth
100
time.
years of Disney.
When under pressure from Lewis, Wilbur tells him that Cornelius looks like this celebrity.
I don't know. But they're doing, if only the 4th grade
is
chorus
Tom
would
Selleck?
perform.
Lucille is married to Bud, and your dad Cornelius
I've
is their
never
son.
heard of Tom
What
Selleck.
does Cornelius look like?
I've never heard
Tom
of him.
Selleck.
Okay, Cornelius is married to Fanny, and her brothers are
And
Gaston
then, they are doing
Epcot is
songs
where we're
from The
going
Little
next.
Mermaid since
When
the...
circling around World Showcase, guests must cross a drawbridge that can be
Is
found
it
between
China and
these
Germany?
2 of the 11 country pavilions.
I don't know, China and, Germany. It's just a
I did my
guess.
best to emphasize the word country because a lot of you might be saying China and African Outpost, but African Outpost is not one of the 11 country pavilions. The correct answer is China and
Yes!
Germany. That's right.
I
That's
got
where
it
the
right!
drawbridge is located. There is a bridge that connects
Alright,
France
and they're
to
doing
England,
The Little
but it is not
Mermaid,
a
some songs, because
drawbridge.
that's the
Drawbridge that
closest
actually
belt
goes
to
up.
Highlands
You can see
School
right there.
District
It's
and
located
the
right
borough
after
of
China,
Trenham and Fawn
and then a couple
Township.
hundred feet away
And
from
Beauty and the
Germany.
Beast, because that might
With
be
that, we
what
move on to the final clue of the
Descendants
800-point
is
round.
like.
It is silent,
It might.
but deadly. Ooh, another menacing cat.
I think that's,
surprise, surprise. Disney
Sharon
hates
the
cats.
Tiger from the
That's
Jungle
cats.
Book.
But, yeah. Who's this guy? What's his name? Where's he from?
Sharon the Tiger from the Jungle Book. It's not Raja, because he's
I am
a...
ready to get annihilated in the comments with the pronunciation of this name because I don't know how to say it. It's either Sabor or Sabor.
Oh, Sabor.
But, he's from Tarzan.
I didn't
can't
realize
pronounce
he
that.
was from
Just, be nice
Tarzan.
in the comments, let me know.
I've
Is it
never
Sabor or
watched
Sabor?
Tarzan.
He enjoys a peanut. I enjoy a peanut.
He looks nothing like you.
And there's Rosie O'Donnell, who 98 Degrees made an appearance
20
on the
clues
show.
are down. 6
But
remain.
here we go.
Means you know
The
what
Who
time it
Wants
is.
to
It
Be
is
a
time for the most overly
Millionaire
dramatic soundtrack
round.
infused, unnecessarily spotlighted. Part of the game. The 1,000-point round.
Oh,
Okay.
Who Wants to Be a
Most difficult part of the game.
Millionaire?
Hopefully you're prepared. Hopefully you've been studying since Inside 300 this past Wednesday. Let's find out if you have been. We begin with the final clue from Famous Titles. This one of Disney feature animation 62 films holds the title for the title
Is it
the
Snow White
most
and the Seven
letters
Dwarfs?
in it. And I'll give you a hint. It's got over 30 letters in the title.
Oh my gosh. How would I know?
When I first came up with this clue, I was positive I knew the answer, and I was wrong. I thought the answer was The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad, but that actually lost by 1 letter to the winner, The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. I swear, I put them side by side, and I still feel like saying
Just
The
after
Adventures of
the Black
Ichabod
Hole
and Mr.
period got
Toad
started, that was
longer
released.
than The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, but unless
You
I don't
see,
know how to count, it
I
certainly
would
isn't.
consider
So, yes, that is
Pocahontas
correct
the
answer.
theatrical
The Adventures of Winnie
release
the Pooh,
interesting,
70s.
but the
comes
theatrical
Air
release
Disney's
of
final
Hercules Black Hole.
Seen here is Walt Disney's last private plane.
I don't
which
know.
earned This nickname
But as I was
during
saying,
its
during Pocahontas' VHS release would have been Black Hole,
What is Mickey Mouse 1?
and then Hercules would have been
Robinsons
VHS release would have
The
been
name of the
interesting.
baseball team Goob plays for.
This kind of makes me wish Hercules was released in 1998, because that's
Name
when I
of
remember.
The team Goob plays for is the Dinos.
I kind of feel bad for it. The Hunchback of Notre Dame is black hole any way you slice it. A very underrated and dark movie.
Yep, Goop
And
was an
Mulan,
outfielder for the illustrious Diners
downright
organization,
interesting.
or elementary school, whatever
What?
age he was.
The 2016-17 school year had Aladdin and Mulan win for several months.
We move on to the final clue from the experimental prototype Community of Tomorrow. The only one of the 11 countries in World Showcase to not feature
it
a
Norway?
buffet or table service restaurant.
I'm guessing Norway because I can't think of any Norwegian food.
This was a pretty surprising one when I discovered it, but the correct answer is USA, America.
Oh.
Yep, we're just straight up quick service here in this country.
Oh yeah,
It's kinda
Liberty
crazy, right?
Inn.
There's no American. I mean, what would you serve? I don't know. What's America?
It has some American history stuff that I was interested
Yeah, it's kind of
in.
insane. Every other pavilion at Epcot does feature a table service restaurant or a buffet. Okay, we move on to the final clue on the board before Final Jeopardy. It
Just
brings
like
us
Kennywood's
silent,
buffet.
but deadly. Ooh, spooky. What's his
Looks
name?
like Ichabod and Mr. Toad. I hope I'm right.
That is the Headless Horseman. And I
Oh,
tried
the
to
Headless
implant it into your
Horseman.
brain with some subliminal messaging over the last few minutes, but he is from The Adventures of Ichabod.
Oh, I got the movie right. I just didn't know who he was. Now I know that The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh has the most letters. I'll let Mom know that next time I talk
Here we
to
go,
her.
25 clues
And like
down,
Polar
but
Bear,
one
Polar
remains.
Bear,
Happens to be the one clue that
jump
ultimately
rope for
determine how
next
proud of
Saturday's
yourself you're gonna be
Alaskan
for the next
Adventure
7
sleepover.
days. Let's see the
Who
final
knows?
category
Maybe
for
I'll film a
episode
video next
58.
Saturday too.
You had me at line. Okay, I love
What does
this
that mean?
category. Here's how it's going to work. Shout out to Gloomy Storm 2292 who came up with it. I'm going to
First
read you
lines
a
between-
line spoken by a Disney
Oh,
character to their eventual
interesting.
significant other. The very first line spoken by either one of the pair to the other one. You will have to identify
Well,
who the
let's
two
hope-
characters are.
let's hope
in
I
the scene
got
that
this.
features that line. I'm doing it in honor of Valentine's Day because next week's episode, which will feature this category in full,
Oh yeah,
will
and
come
then
out
we
few
have
days
a
before
dance
Valentine's Day.
in
So with that knowledge,
Edgewood
wait
the
for it.
Sunday after. Edgewood Country
okay,
Club.
time is up.
Not
It is time to
Edgewood,
read the
but
final
Edgewood
clue of the
Country
game in
Club.
this episode 52. What are you doing here? Good luck.
Oh, I think it's from The Lion King. I hope I'm right. When they meet in Highland Park / Lincoln Leamington Belmar
Okay,
/ Penn
time
Hills.
is up. Nothing says romance like asking someone what they're doing there. But that's exactly how Beast began to win over Belle in Beauty and the Beast.
Who's done this to you?
No time to explain. You must go now.
I won't leave you.
What are you doing here?
Who's there? Who are
The
you?
Orange Belt.
Master of this castle.
And there you have it for episode 52 of Disney 100 Jeopardy. I hope you
I
had
wanted
fun.
to- I forgot to
appreciate
mention
each
the
and
South
every
Hills
single
in-
one
in last
of you. I
week's
can't wait to
post
talk to
where
you guys
the
in just a
star
few days with
activity
Inside
was and
300,
the
your Disney
pinata
News
episode
Flash for the week.
activity
I recap
is every
all of the
summer.
Disney news you need to know about in just 3 minutes.
If you
And
know the
we'll give you
deal,
a preview of the
subscribe
category
and
episode
click
53,
that
which comes out
bell
next Saturday. If you don't watch Inside
icon.
300, I'll see you in 7 days for the next edition of Disney 100 Jeopardy. You know the deal.
Subscribe and click that bell icon.
Hey, Belle.
Hello, Bell.
Morning, monsieur.
This way, you're notified every time we come out with brand new content.
Yeah, our
I've been your host, Brian Curry. I
activities,
will
our
see
spring and
you
summer activities, a
upcoming
lot
week.
of them are located
then,
on the Orange Belt.
Goodbye.
Which makes me think that Beauty and the Beast should be like at a park or an airport. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed that. And here's a preview of next Saturday's sleepover. But today, we had the Valentine's Day sleepover. These are just pop-ups. These aren't planned parties. I was originally going to do this, but once I found out about the themes at the back of the book, I couldn't resist. So we're doing bundles of balloons, Fruity Links, and cheeseburger pizza pie. Feet. Oh, one of them smudged from the shoes I was wearing. Now, this is the same gown I wore for the Thanksgiving potluck. And alright. Alaskan Adventures. Now, I couldn't find everything at Target, but at least I found some stuff, and they were just out of it. But I love their toys and candy surprises. And Abigail Carson, she'll be 15 a day after the sleepover. She'll be 15 years old. Yep, 15 years old. I know Lauren Bennett and Emily Gray are already 15 because they're two of our clients who have a passion for music, just like another group and my best friends, of course, who I've been friends with for 15 years almost. What a coincidence. Anyways. There's my pretty feet again. Here's me with my hair straight down in a headband. That's what makes me like this winter even more, because normally it's like I have the butterfly clip either in the back or on the right, but I just have a headband. I just hope it never breaks, because that would be very sad. Anyways, this is me, Amelia. Thank you all and good night, and I hope you have a wonderful evening after Disney 100 Jeopardy. Again, thank you all and good night.